We will see. All right, our last roundup, crazy, weird news or whatever. And this one, I think what I find most noteworthy about this is how sad you were over it, because IBM, when you sent this over to me, it says IBM moves their scientists out of the Almaden Research
Almaden,
Center,
yeah.
and I thought it meant they were shutting it down, but all they're really doing is, well, not they haven't even announced this, but they moved their scientists. They physically relocated them to another location, and they haven't said anything about what they're doing with this physical location. But you're tied to the physical place, huh?
I am. I like if I were working in the office where the hard drive was invented, where the relational database was created, I'm like, this place has roots of, having history. It should be like an offshoot of the Museum of Computer Science, basically, where we celebrate where IBM was able to build the foundation of the modern computing world, and instead they're getting rid of the building and moving them all to San Jose, which I guess is financially fine. It doesn't really change the way they do science, but I just, I'm a nostalgic kind of guy that way.
Are you the guy that think HP should have kept their garage as like their chief research center? Is that?
Not they, they should have kept it as something. Maybe kept a refrigerator in there and used it as a offsite break room or something.
Yeah, well, we will see. I do think it's an interesting. The only part that I sort of react to is that I mean, I guess we're dating ourselves a little bit, but we sort of came of age in this era of very deeply funded, deeply cultural research centers, right? Xerox
Hmm.
PARC, the IBM Research Center, wherever it was here in New York,
Yeah.
this one here by IBM, and they were. There's something I wrote about actually my first book that was stolen from another book called oh my God, I just forgot their name. The Tuscan, the Florentine family.
The Medicis.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the Medici effect, right? And this idea that the premise was that the Medicis inadvertently or unintentionally created the Renaissance
Hmm.
because they simply wanted the best art. So they brought the best artists from around Italy into one place to produce art for themselves. And as they did that, they sort of fed off one another and it created. And that was really the roots of what these research centers were: bringing the best, brightest minds together in one physical place and let them feed off of one another. And it produced arguably some of the most fundamental breakthroughs in technology over a span of 20, 30 years. What is interesting, and I think we're seeing this whole thing play out with the whole return to office, right? There's a lot of talk that that's why they're doing it. But I think it's a fair question if it's still relevant in today's technology fueled world, if you need that physical proximity to create that same effect or not. And I don't know. I don't know that I can say one way or the other how I feel, but I think that that's partially what you're reacting to is that this is, these were these places that by bringing these people together, it created this network effect of ideas and led through amazing breakthroughs. And frankly, I don't think we've seen anything like it. I mean, in fairness, we haven't seen it come out of IBM in these places,
Hmm.
or any place like this for a long time. So, I don't know if we'll ever recreate it, but I understand the nostalgia.
What can I say? I'm a sucker when it comes to this kind of thing.